Hey everyone, Seth Van, the Soulless Ginger, back again with another toy review exclusively at Out of the Box. Now, tonight I have something near and dear to my heart, something that I talked about on this channel quite a few times, and that is the new Ghostbusters line from Playmobil. Now, as I've said before, a little bit of history about myself and Playmobil. Never been a huge fan. You know, Playmobil's been kind of for younger kids. I'm 38, doesn't really appeal to me too much, but they brought these bad boys out, the exclusive Ghostbusters Playmobil line. As I've shown you before, and I'll show you again, right behind me is my collection of Playmobil Ghostbusters. I've got the firehouse, I have all the figures, I've got Ecto-1. I just gotta say straight up, Playmobil, please keep making Ghostbusters stuff. Let's see an Ecto-1A. Let's see some stuff from Ghostbusters 2. None of the new movie. Nothing against it. The movie was just fine, but not super big into it. Let's keep it to the old school ones. Now, this is actually the last item that I have that I've needed for my collection. It is the Slimer and Hotdog Cart dude. I don't know if it has an exact name. I don't think it does. But basically you got Slimer and you got the little Playmobil guy who's serving the hot dogs. We did see his character in the first movie for just a second, if you remember, where Slimer was coming up out of the hot dog cart and the little wieners were sticking out of his mouth and he was all gooey and cute and green and, you know, and that was all fun. So I'm assuming this is what this is from. So how about I get a knife and let's open this stuff up. Got my trusty knife right here. Although, you know, now that I look at this, if I remember right, Playmobil actually does something really cool. They've got the little serrated sides already, so you just stick your finger in there and pull up so you don't murder your box. Although, oh, no, I was going to say, I think I'm still going to need my knife, but I think might be okay, maybe not. Do this. Still gonna need my knife because it's blue. Alright, there we go. There we go. It's opening up. It's alive. It's alive. Let's pull out all these things. Oh. And that is it. Okay, so what do we got here? First of all, we've got the instruction booklet and all the little odds and ends. I see some slime in there, some stickers. Ooh, I see some ketchup and mustard containers and even a couple wieners. You know how you like the wieners. This little bag, I see the little spud right there. We got Slimer and some other little pieces, some arms and legs, and some more wieners. We've got wieners galore. And obviously this must be the cart. I see a little man in there and lots of little pieces. That's one thing that I'll say about Playmobil straight up. Lots of little pieces. You know, I always thought that this line was for little kids, you know, 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds. But Mom and Dad, you have a lot of work putting this stuff together. I know the firehouse back here had a ton of pieces. Ecto-1 had a ton of pieces. But, you know, for an adult collector like me, I mean, that's cool. So I'm going to put this thing together, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here it is, all built, all put together, and I have to say, it is definitely pretty cool. The whole box itself contains 53 pieces, plus a sticker sheet, and if you know anything about me, you know I hate putting small stickers on even smaller things. You know, honestly, I think that's why I've just never gotten into Lego. Love Legos. I think that, you know, when they're all put together, they're amazing, absolutely awesome. I just don't have the patience to do it. So something like this is very easy. You know, anybody can do it. You know, you and your son or daughter can put it together. Of course, I'm going to get some closer up shots of the set all together, put together. With that being said, cool little set, lots of little pieces. I still don't really understand. I mean, it's awesome that Playmobil is doing this. You have to put together hamburgers, hot dogs, French fries, drinks, those are all really neat things. This little booger of a guy right here was a pain in the butt to get his hat on. In fact, I had to take his hair off, got his hair in the hat, then I couldn't get the hair back on his head. But with a little bit of determination, I got it. This Slimer, I think, is unique to the set. He's a little different than any of the other Slimers I have for the Playmobil stuff. The only complaint I have about this is probably the umbrella. It's pretty flimsy. For me, you know, it's just going to sit up by my firehouse. No one's going to play with it, so it should be all right. But I can imagine a small kid accidentally snapping the peg off and the umbrella being useless. So if I was a parent and I built this for my child, I'd probably take the umbrella off and let him go to town on the cart, because the cart's pretty durable. Again, lots of small pieces, but it's really neat. So overall, I've said this before with my other reviews of the Playmobil stuff, 100% A+, 5 out of 5 stars. I absolutely freaking love this thing. I love everything about Playmobil. As far as your Ghostbusters stuff goes, where is it available? That's really the next question. Now, I know you can get it online. I know for me, locally, I've looked at Walmart, Target, Ross, Toys R Us, and the only place that I've seen to find Playmobil stuff at all is actually at Toys R Us. Now, at Toys R Us, they have some cool things like the airplanes and the fire stations and all that stuff. So if that's your thing, Toys R Us is definitely a place to go to find more Playmobil stuff. I also bought a couple figure blind bags this past weekend. Didn't have a ton of luck with it, but still wonderful product. I'll post that video at the end of this video and you can check that out. That's everything, guys. Go Playmobil, go Ghostbusters, and I will see you for the next review.
Ha 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 ha.